G'day football fans and welcome back to episode 21 of our Wolves career mode here on Dylan on the Ball. Today we will be taking on Marseille in the Champions League. We have played 5, we've got 11 points. Real Madrid have got 10 points just behind us by 1 point. They're playing Sparta Praha, so that's just about a guaranteed 3 points surely. So if we do anything but win, we'll likely drop down to second in the group, so today's game is a big one. Before we get through to that one, we do have 3 games to catch you up on from the Premier League, first of which being a trip to the Molyneux from Burnley. First goal was basically the antithesis of Burnley as a football club, or everything we've known for the past 9 years with Sean Dyche. Trying to play out of the back from a corner that they had won the ball from. They dribbled the ball into the path of Yusuf Poulsen, who made the tackle, placed it by Nick Pope. Next goal wasn't any prettier. Bit of a mix-up at the back. It fell kindly for Yusuf Poulsen. I think it was Ruben Neves who won the second header here, and I just tried to lay it down for Poulsen to hopefully get a touch on it. Instead, the keeper and defender had a bit of a mix-up. Ball dropped kindly for Poulsen, and it was 2-1. And the game of terrible goals continued, with Ashley Westwood profiting at the end of, just a hazardous moment, really. We ended up winning the ball off Wout Weghorst. Westwood probably should have shot in the first place, but we won 2-1, that's all that matters. We then went out to the seaside to face Brighton, where just the opposite kind of goal scoring, getting us underway, was Jedson Fernandez. We sort of a swift counterattack, turned back to the edge of the box, and Jedson Fernandez just places one beautifully out of the reach of Sanchez for 1-0. 65 minutes in, Neil Maupay got one underway. He had isolated Roman Sace maybe in the box. Gave him a bit of a run around, little drag back to set himself up to place one down by the side of Jose Sarr. Not going to blame the keeper there at all. 1-1 it was. We were level for about 10 minutes before Ross Barkley got us ahead. 75 minutes in, just absolutely lacing one. Putting his foot through that one, giving it everything he's got. Again, just the end of a counter-attack. We sort of cut back with Pedro Neto because I think the cross was sort of cut off, and I couldn't exactly cut back onto his good foot, and laid it on to Ross Barkley. 87th minute. Aaron Connolly made it 2-2. Great little reverse pass here by Neil Maupay. I mean, we just couldn't stop them. As soon as they had won the ball high up, I think we were trying to play out after a corner of theirs. And as soon as they won the ball, it was just a little unstoppable exchange of passes and a finish under Jose Sarr's legs. But we did get the lead right at the death. It was Ismaila Sarr. Again, at the end of a counter-attack, Fabio Silva brought the ball forward well, laid it off into the path of an open Ismaila Sarr, thanks to the run of Ruben Neves there. And he fired that one past Sanchez for a 3-2 win. The third and final game was Newcastle United. It was Pedro Neto opening the scoring with, a very unimpressive goal, honestly. It was just a counter-attack from a corner. He had too much pace for their back line. Tried to lay one into the bottom far corner, put it quite close to the keeper, who just a terrible effort at trying to put it around the post, and somehow that's how it ended. 1-0. So those 3 results have left us 7 points ahead in the league table. A little bit of a slip up there from Manchester City, as well as I think Liverpool actually for a second were ahead of them perhaps, before their most recent fixture where they've dropped behind again. A bit of a logjam starting there in the 2 through 4, and then a couple of surprising names in West Brom and Burnley. Burnley did have the best defensive rating before they played us, though I guess we only scored 2, so I'm not sure where it's gone downhill for them since then. But with this 7-point lead opened up into December, we are hoping to really push on. I'm thinking at this stage anyway, that in January we'll try and bolster the squad in some respect. I was looking at Ismail Benassa from AC Milan as one option to he would then start ahead of Dendoncker, and Matassi would leave the club. Speaking of leaving the club, we have actually sold Willy Bolly, so as soon as January rolls around, he will be gone. We might give him a farewell performance in whatever our last game of January is on video anyway. But anyway, that is enough about the Premier League. It is all about the Champions League today. As you see, as we described earlier, it is us on 11 points, Real Madrid on 10, Marseille are down in third with only the 3 points from their 5 games, which is a bit disappointing. You'd have backed them to get a win against Sparta, you'd have thought, but here we are. We are definitely hoping to finish up in first place. It would leave us a better draw in the next round. I've looked at who's second in the other groups. I think it seems like Lazio and Real Sociedad, Sevilla, that sort of caliber of team. Whereas leading the groups are, your usual suspects like a Liverpool, Juventus, Bayern Munich. I was going to say Real Madrid. That sort of caliber of team that we're hoping to avoid. That being said, let's get ourselves through to the lineups that'll hopefully take us through to the next round, leading the table. So our Wolves lineup for this big one away at the Stade Velodrome. We've got Jose Sarr, Semedo, Saliba, Kilman, Ait-Nouri, Matasiwa, Barkley and Neves, and a front three of Trincao, Poulsen and Ismail Assar. Definitely a bit of a rotated side. I guess sort of a balance between first choice and a rotated 11. The only reasoning there is that we've got Liverpool in 3 days' time, so hoping to still put out a good side there, and maybe through this game we'll bring off Ruben Neves so that he's then fit again for that one. As for Marseille, it's a bit of an odd, like 3-6-1, 3, I don't know how you describe that, but it is Henderson in goal, back three of Perez, Balerdi and Nunez, central three in midfield of Kamara, Bakambu and Gay. The wide men are Radonjic and Larola, and Gerson plays attacking mid in behind striker Castellanos. They held us at the Molineux, clearly a bit of a hard side to break down with that, I guess those 6 players right through the middle there, but hopefully we can work something a bit of out wide with Sarr, Trincao, Semedo and Ait-Nouri combining to hopefully set up some chances for Poulsen, who's been in great form as we've seen, especially with those wide balls coming in. So fingers crossed, we'll see how we go. All right. As our players walk out here onto the Stade Velodrome, looking beautiful as always, I will just remind you to please leave a like down below, comment what you're thinking of the video, any comments, nice comment at this stage. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, if you're enjoying the series, if you'd like to see who we get in the next stage of the Champions League. And also just make sure to follow us on the social medias. They're all down in the description. Plenty going on the Instagram mostly. It's just, man, working full time and trying to keep up on the socials is not easy. We are underway. Here we go. I think I've perhaps talked up the importance of it too much in my own head that now I'm not buzzing, but I'm not, I don't know how to describe it. I'm ready, and nervous. Nervous is how I describe it. Alright, first effort there from Ruben Neves. Look, there was space for him. I just thought I'd just try and put one hopefully in the corner, but it didn't quite work out. I said that we were going to try and open them up out wide, but early on it's them who's breaking through out wide with Larola, and my oh my, a FIFA side has crossed the ball. Incredible. A great cross across the back line. None of our defenders could stick a toe out and get to it. And Gerson puts his foot through that one. Little move there, beats Ismail Assar. Our backline very much beaten by that cross there. I'm not a huge fan of how poorly defended that was, and then the striker probably just has too much power on it from that short range for Jose Sarr to do much about it, and that's 1-0 to Marseille. Not great. It's all right. We love a comeback though, so we're setting up the comeback. That's what we'll say. Or hopefully, anyway. Early on here, you can see that while I said we were hoping to get some joy out wide. I guess it was more obvious when we had the ball. They sort of sunk back into a back 4 or 5 maybe. With Larola actually tucked in as a wide back. Oh, good effort there from Poulsen for a corner. Good, strong effort. Not enough to beat Dean Henderson, who, big, strong left hand, forces out for a corner. Oh, and the corner is absolute garbage. Straight down Dean Henderson's throat. Definitely a weird lineup from, or not lineup, I guess formation's probably what I'm going for really, for Marseille. So I guess once I hopefully crack the code of how to play against them, we're in the money. But at this point, I'm not going to call it Struggle Street, but you guys can read the score up there. You know what's happening. Early on here, they are absolutely rutting through us. A big save there from Jose Sá to stop it from being 2-0. As soon as they are getting through, I guess, our forward press, I guess the midfield 5 with the 2 ahead of them are doing whatever they feel like, really. Jose Sá's come an absolute mile there. That was incredible. Let's go for a bit of a run with him. Alright, I was hoping for someone to sprint clear and I could try and get an assist with Jose Sá, but I guess no one thought as quickly as Jose Sá did. Oh, and for whatever reason, the through ball there just did not go the actual direction that the bloke was running, and that's just not positive, not helpful. This is positive. Yusuf Poulsen able to get in behind. A moment where we make it 1-1. Okay, I was going to say a moment where we sort of catch them on the counter, and that's when we get that back 3 that I was talking about, trying to get outside of. Poulsen makes a good run between the centre-back and the right centre-back, gets it out wide, lobs the ball to the back post, where of all people, Trincao, all alone out there, powers a header across the keeper and into the bottom corner. Who knew he had that one in his bag? That's a Poulsen-esque header. That's quality. Nothing Dean Henderson could do about that. Alright, back on level pegging, and hopefully we can keep it that way for longer than the 7 minutes we lasted at the start of the match. I guess it's probably back. Oh, I've just figured it out. They go to a just flat 4-4-2 out of the ball. I don't know if you could have seen it when I, like maybe on the radar when I was talking about it. That's a terrible pass. Brilliant. But they very much back into a flat back 4. So the wide right midfielder slots in as the right back. And I guess the right centre mid comes out to be the right mid in the 4-4-2. Oh, good effort from Trincao at the end of my waffling on. Forcing another corner. Curling effort from outside the box. A decent height for Henderson to push that one around the post. Right, our first corner was a terrible effort. We'll see what we can muster from this one. Oh, something at the back post, and then our players run over each other, and that's good. But we've recycled it, and hopefully get another cross off here with Ruben Neves, or got the cross off, but just there wasn't great desire to get on the end of it from people in the box. It's definitely an interesting one that they go into such a midfield heavy 3-5-2, I guess, in possession, and then out of possession when they can set themselves at least. They go into a 4-4-2. Ross Barkley's in the box, and Ismail Assar's scoring. Ross Barkley couldn't do the job, couldn't get it past Dean Henderson, but his parried effort falls into the path of Ismail Assar, who Ismail scores. A good run into the box from Barkley. It was again that, as I said for the first goal, I guess, just after we had won the ball, we're able to turn on them quickly, and it's against that back 3 It's really where we've prospered there, and it's ended up in us going up 2-1. Surely it's nearly half time as well, so yeah, 42 minutes in. Looking good. I wonder if there's a way that you can set up your team to do what this Marseille side have done, because, I mean, not that I want to do it with this Wolves side at all, but, you know, maybe future things I'd like to be able to, you know, set up one way on the ball and, I don't know, different shape off it. I don't know. The 45 minutes are up here at the Stade Velodrome. We are up 2-1 away at Marseille. And we are looking good to top the group and not leave us hoping for a miracle from Sparta Praha. Alright, second half underway. We're hoping for much of the same, although Poulsen's not done us any favours there in letting Dean Henderson have the ball. Oh, Dean Henderson's done us a favour. It's 3-1. Oh my days. Are you serious? Has that just happened? He's just rolled it straight to Ross Barkley with a completely open goal. Am I dreaming? Started off the half with a bit of a bizarre run and losing the ball from Yusuf Poulsen, but then even more bizarrely from Dean Henderson. He had, you know, 10 players on his side he could hit, but instead he rolled the ball to the feet of Ross Barkley. And as he was out of position, we had the easiest job of putting it in for 3-1. I think I was going to say hoping for more of the same, but look, I'm not opposed to them giving us goals too, and that basically is just the dream start for this half. Although straight away, Marseille looking to get one at the other end, but Ismail Assar tracking back has done very well there. But he's given the ball. And now it's Marseille's turn to get in the box. Oh, big save from Jose Sarr. Sarr has definitely come up in a lot of big moments this season. I know there was in the highlights package there was that Aaron Connolly finish where very late in the game Jose didn't exactly cover himself in glory. Oh, Matasiwa nearly did. Right, another corner. We will swing it in, see how we go, how we get on. No more luck, maybe. We've kept hold of the ball and recycled it though. No, the corner, or the cross rather, is lackluster. And Marseille are able to counter. Right, corner ball for Marseille. Can they do anything? No, this time it will be Yusuf Poulsen hopefully running the ball away. Winning a throw-in, that's perfect. Except why does he take the throw? Can't he? Is there a way that I can make him leave that alone and get the right back to come take it? Drives me nuts. Right, we are keeping possession much better this half. Oh, as I throw it away. I guess it's just the defense splitting passes that are, you know, eluding us at the minute. We're needing Dean Henderson to do our chance creation. No, we've muddled it up. And they are the ones able to counter here. Oh, good save again from Jose Sarr. I think it was Max Kilman maybe put on good pressure on whoever it was this time. From the corner, can they do anything? Is that Dimitri Payet they've brought on? Nothing from the corner again this time. And it's Max Kilman bringing the ball away. Oh, why did he try a little flicky? That was ridiculous. They have brought on Dimitri Payet. Oh, and they're running down the wrong way. And we forced a wild clearance. But Dimitri Payet able to keep that one down well. Oh, but he's given it away absolutely needlessly. I thought we had done a Dean Henderson there. We've got away with it, and we're able to take it the other way. They're really pressing us early here. Oh, it's 75 minutes in. Early is a stretch. Oh, good save by Henderson. Right, we've brought on 3 subs. We've brought on Silva, O'Neill, and Dendonka. I just thought I'd change both Barkley and Neves in the hope that they'll be somewhat fit for Liverpool at the weekend. We will hope that we can see this one out. They are definitely pressing us more now, and oh dear. Oh, Sarr's done well again there. Yeah, you can see here they're pushing up already, or from very far back, and we're able to just put a ball well out in front of Ismail Assar, because we know he'll get there. We might be getting away with this one. Then Donker playing centre mid is breaking my brain. Right, 84 minutes in now. Up by the 2 goals still at this point. Hoping that we can confirm a top finish in the group stage, and face an easier task in the second round, or in the round of 16, I guess I should say. Not a good cross there from Aït-Nouri. Hopefully we can be in a decent shape to get to any counter. What was that? Imagine you're chasing the game 85 minutes in at home, and your goalkeeper decides to roll it out and then bugger about with it in the box. Especially after what he did earlier. Egregious. Oh, this is a good flowing move from Marseille. It's Gay on the ball against Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri's done well at the first time of asking. Yes, he's won a goal kick. Alright, here we go. 1 minute left, and we will take our time before we lump this one upfield and run out the clock. Bit of a weird performance. I never really felt comfortable in it, I guess. Or, as we don't win the header there, and they have another chance to run at us with Payet. Yeah, never really felt comfortable. But we've run out 3-1 winners. Dean Henderson definitely gave us a helping hand, but we'll take a 3-1 win and topping our Champions League group. Incredible. So getting the scoring underway after 7 minutes was Gerson. A great fighting cross from Larola out on the right hand side. He had got past Ismail Assar with absolute ease. Great trickery, great cross. Our defence couldn't stay with them, didn't track back. A fired-in finish from Gerson made it 1-0, nothing Sarr could do, and we were staring down the barrel. 20 minutes later, it was Trincao at the far post, a little lifted, lobbed cross to the back post by Yusuf Poulsen at the end of a counter-attack. A great powered header from Trincao, not what he's known for, not his strong suit, but he did it like an absolute pro, like an Alan Shearer, Peter Crouch, scoring all the headed goals you'd need. Absolute quality header. Then just before the break, we had got Ross Barkley through into the box. He fired a shot across to Henderson, who palmed it into the path of Sarr. It sounds like a book title or something, the path of Sarr. I'd read that. Anyway, that made it 2-1 just before the break. A nice headed finish into an empty net. And scoring into an empty net was a bit of a theme after Dean Henderson did that. I don't think I need to commentate much on this one. Ross Barkley did do well to take it in. I'm sure he was surprised for it to fall at his feet. He took it down and put it into the empty net with lots of composure for a 3-1 win. So there you have it, folks. At the end of the day, it didn't actually matter what we did, because unfathomably, Sparta Praha have beaten Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and taken third place. So effectively, all we did was knock Marseille out of contention for the Europa League. The draw hasn't yet been made, so I can't tell you who we're against, but hopefully by the next video it will have been sorted, and I can tell you who we'll look forward to playing around in February. So the next video, we will be playing Manchester City, a top of the table clash, first versus second. Everybody knows the quality they have, and on FIFA they are just as good. Not an easy side to face, and I don't think we had too much luck against them last year. Hoping for a good performance, and hoping that in the 2 games between now and then we can keep up our challenge as we actually play 2nd, 4th and 6th in our next 3 fixtures. So that's not something to look forward to, I guess. As you can see on the right hand side, we're away at Liverpool next in a couple of days' time. Then midweek we actually host Leicester before going away to Manchester City. Not a good time, not a good run of fixtures, but I guess we had to play them eventually. It'll definitely be a big test of our title credentials, and hopefully some absolute quality goals come out of it, just like in the Burnley game earlier. Just pure class. I suppose the Marseille game wasn't much better either. Maybe a bit of a theme going on there. Let's not talk about that though. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Do appreciate it. Please leave a like down below. Comment what you thought of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you stayed this long, I'd really appreciate it. You must have liked something you've heard or watched or something like that. It'd be worth subscribing, I reckon, to hear a bit more of this. Also in the description down below, there are the social medias. There's the Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok for some reason. It's all there. You can get as much Dylan on the ball as you'd ever want. Maybe that's a reason not to follow though. No, definitely follow, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Until next time, guys, when we go again to test our title credentials, peace.